I'm your host, Logan23. You're joining me for Chapter 2. In this chapter, you play as Aiden, a columnist for New York News. Welcome to Sesame Street. What can I say? Life's good. Fantastic, even. As a career, I write what some lesser souls might call spiteful and offensive opinion pieces. To me, they're spun gold. Pure genius. I have what pointy-headed psychologists call shallow relationships with women at work or at play. You give yourself one last look over in the mirror by the door and flash a crooked grin. But really, is there any other kind? I'm not going to make friends with your cat and validate your feelings. I'm telling you what I think, and you'll know where I stand. The door closes behind you with a resounding thud. And yes, I pretty much only entirely about myself. Anyone who claims anything else is a pathological liar. And as for consequences, well, I don't give them too much thought. It worked for me so far. The hipster neighbors have left their bikes on the sidewalks again. Make a mental note to report them later. I live in a gorgeous Brooklyn brownstone apartment. I drive my vintage dream car, and I work in a posh Manhattan office with my hot, adoring assistant. Well, Aiden Henderson, you're about to find out what those consequences are. Nice view, though. It's a typical day at the office, and you're reading your latest cynical piece to your assistant, who hangs onto your every cruel word. Okay, so my next article, what do you think of this? So, if you're unwillingly single for that long, it's time to face the music and head to the nearest IHOP. Order the heart attack omelet and tell them to pour some Velveeta cheese on that bitch. 'Cause you can officially let yourself go. I'm not gonna lie, that's kinda clever. Your assistant lets out her snorty bimbo laugh. It sounds as fake as her breast implants and false eyelashes, but I honestly don't care. Because she has unclipped her hair and put her arms on your shoulders. Shove your laptop out of the way, hoist her onto your desk, and make out with her. And that's just when life's consequences start to come tumbling down. The door swings open, it's your boss, Becca, the editor-in-chief of New York News. Aiden, what the hell? I should have known. I mean, karma's bitch? You leave your assistant on your desk and follow Becca into her office. Becca's perfectly made up, eyes well with tears. You were going to move in with me! Oh, well, that's even worse. I need to defend myself. I'll dispute the facts. No, I would never move in with you, ever. What? Oh, okay, never mind. Well, we were on our way. The trouble with you women is that you have these imaginary conversations in your head, and you forget to have the real ones with us men. You know, the ones where we actually say the words? Because if you ever had bothered to ask me, I would have flat out told you no. Don't act like I'm one of those crazy women you write about. If the shoe fits. Dude, are you hoping to lose your job? Because, yeah, she throws an envelope opener at your crotch. Ow, that almost hit something very dear to us both. You're fired. Pack up your shit and leave. You can't fire me because I made out with my assistant. I'm firing you because your column is too heartless. For instance, telling people who lose their jobs to throw themselves in front of an A train. Oh, the irony is sweet here. Well, you just lost your job, so you should probably throw yourself in front of an A train. Crosses the line. It was the NR. The NR is across the street. Why don't you take your own advice? You walk up closer to her and lean against the desk. You know you don't want to do this. Oh, yes, I do. Snark is my shtick. It's always been. My readers want to be tortured. Apparently, they've had their fill. I'm at a crossroads. What's my next move? I'll convince her with my balti. Bargain with her. Fine, I'll be kinder, gentler. Pfft, you, kind and gentle? That would go against every core of your being. You would deflate like a hideous old mylar balloon, losing its helium. Take away your assholery, and what are you left with? a smoldering rotten turnip husk, a bag of rotting maggot testicles. Oh, god damn, woman. A smear of dog shit on the Alright, Becca, jeez. Do maggots have testicles? This is your concern right now? Watch as Becca's expression turns serious. She leans forward in her chair, elbows planted on her desk. My personal feelings aside, this was a corporate decision. I couldn't keep you if I wanted to. They gave me the orders this morning. As for our sour love connection, consider yourself lucky that I'm a civilized woman. She throws a stapler at you, grazing the side of your head. That's not civilized, hon. You run out of her office, clear out yours, and head home to your brownstone apartment. I'm not gonna take this lying down. There will be plenty of newspapers begging to have me. You brush up on your resume and online job profiles. The response is overwhelmingly negative. When you're a negative person, yes. You do, however, get invited to one interview. You face a very angry three-member panel of editors. All three sit glaring at you with their arms crossed. The center man, sitting in his wheelchair, looks particularly pissed. Let me guess, you told him if he's in a wheelchair, he should go run in front of an A train too? Jesus Christ. No, they don't want to hire me. The point of this interview is to rake me over the coals. And after starting a petition to remove all wheelchair ramps from Manhattan, you wrote, disabled New York should be put on a bus and shipped to Minnesota, so they'll get the hell out of my way. Oh, man. I'm not even laughing at that. That is... Let me guess, this is a smucker that's gonna be a love interest? God help us. This is getting out of hand. I gotta defend myself. The Big Apple is such a pressure cooker. Sometimes you write or say things you don't really mean. Oh god, this sounds just like the New York... Remember just recently in the New York news, they released a statement that defends one of the writers? Wow. I can't even defend against it because it's true. I don't do it, but it's... yeah. The interviewer's eyes narrow and the following silence is agony. You know how when you're walking down the street and people know Aiden as someone who cannot use their legs? Metaphorically, dude, I can at least defend him on that. Please shed some light on what it's like walking down the street. Feel sweat break out under your arms and you clear your throat. I'd like to express my deep regret and apologies for what I have written, and I retract all misguided attempts at self-defense. After more cycles of familiar cringe-worthy quotes, apologies, and retractions, you start to gain a glimmer of hope. You know what? In spite of everything, we forgive you. You can start on the 22nd of... Never! Okay, that was actually pretty good. Okay, you got me. You got me. You take a long walk to the elevator, the interviewer's loud laughter chasing after your heels. Pretty bummed. What should I do next? Go walk in front of the A train like you told people who are jobless. I'll go drink away my problems. The nearest bar is a few blocks away. You sit down next to an attractive woman and buy her a drink. Hey, good looking. What brings you here? Just relaxing after leaving work early. Morning deadline had a long night. And you're not bad looking yourself, handsome. Thanks. What kind of work do you do? Fashion designer, you? I'm unemployed. And that's when she walks away, watch. Doh. Maybe she won't judge me. Maybe she'll feel bad for me. Excuse me. And she goes to the restroom and never returns. That's right, folks. That's what happens when you're unemployed and you try and pick up anyone in this world. I'm serious. You either got money or you can go yourself. Frustrated, you leave the bar and take a walk to Central Park. You sit down on a park bench and watch dog walkers, tourist joggers, and parents with strollers. I'm exhausted, but I can't let the world keep me down. Uh-huh. After standing up, you pass by a homeless woman sitting on the bench with a cardboard sign that says, "For $1, you can pour your heart out, and I'll lend you my soul." Sure, why not? Maybe sleeping in piles of garbage all day can give you a different perspective. You pay the $1 and tell the woman what happened at the bar. You know, I have the strangest feeling that woman at the bar reminds me of someone. Really? Yeah, that someone is a very attractive, shallow person who uses other people. Sounds like a real ass. Yeah, the guy is perfectly charming if a lady's got the body and he looks he wants. But if he's not attracted to her, he's a heartless dick. She pauses and looks at you intently. Oh, I know who it is. It's you. Oh, get wrecked, dude. Even an old woman on a bench just told you off. You wake up and realize you've been sleeping on the park bench. Your watch, wallet, and phone are gone. You've been just raked over the coals. You've now been completely robbed while you took a nap, and yep, get wrecked. There are pigeon droppings all over your blazer and pants. You walk several blocks, begging for change in your disgusting clothes. Spare change, anyone? You stand in line for what must be Manhattan's last remaining payphone. You call your friend Marco and ask him to help you get home. He meets you outside the subway station, eyes you from head to toe, nodding. Oh, so karma's finally catching up with you? How should I respond? Agree and yeah, try some humility. Agree and let it out. Has it ever hold me? Marco steps back. Let's get you cleaned up first, buddy, okay? Did he seriously start crying? You both walk into the station. Marco buys you a new Metro card. Could you have just begged in far enough change to get the card yourself? Are you kidding me? It was hard enough scrounging up coins just to make a phone call. Didn't you write that panhandlers take fortunes from suckers every hour? Where's your fortune? Get wrecked, dude. I think I'm gonna go with simple and to the point negativity with aggression and smartass negativity. Let's go with smartass negativity. The fortune is gonna get shoved up your ass if you don't lay off. I like being a smartass, so why not? There's moments. If you deserve it, you get it. You get back to your Brooklyn apartment, shower, change clothes, and you have a beer with Marco. What can I say? You've destroyed your reputation. I don't know who would hire you. But you're my best friend. Help me out here. I'm your only friend. And sometimes I think my friendship with you is a charity work. Oh, come on. How bad can I be? Aiden, I still can't face some of my Puerto Rican friends because of your comment on statehood vote. How many times do I have to apologize? The universe is telling you that your soul has veered off course. How shall I respond? Like someone who has been humbled. Please? Life has really sucked lately. That's not necessarily a bad thing. There's the good-hearted friend Where's the new good-hearted friend I knew from grade school? You know why I became your friend way back then? No, why? I can't remember. Because you stood up for little Ricky Mayhauser. Ricky? Oh yeah, that kid with the lisp. Right. I can't believe what you said to that bully, but no one bothered Ricky again. I thought you were so cool for that. That's when you used your sharp tongue for good. The boy who stuck up for little Ricky is still inside of you. He's just hiding in the crawl space of your psyche. Somewhere after college, you got really smart and successful. Women fell all over you. But it went to your head. You lost touch with your heart and became an ass. My columns was always snarky, but it did turn my snappy satire to toxic ranting. And don't forget about the crappy way you treat women. Let out a loud, defeated sigh. Ping of Marco's phone rings out. What was that? Somebody smooched me on Kindling. What's that? It's a dating app for those of you who don't have women falling at our feet. Your phone, you haven't replaced your phone yet, but you use a version of your laptop. This is kind of fun. Whoa, look at the featured member. You and Marco look at the profile of a woman pictured waving her cowboy hat on a mechanical bull. The headline reads, I want 50 dates in 50 states. She's from Cincinnati, Ohio. She sounds desperate. I wonder what's wrong with her. She's cute, though. You immediately think something's wrong with her if she looks good and on a dating's website. This is why I'm single. She looks too wholesome for your taste. True, but desperate, wholesome, and kinda cute. That adds up to something. She could be useful. Useful? Aiden, didn't you learn anything from your bitch slapping you just got from the universe? Ah, the universe has just been on the rag. I feel my mojo coming back. Oh, God, I hate this book already. Marco lets out a sigh. So, how do you plan to exploit this poor, unsuspecting Midwestern girl? I'm not planning to exploit anyone, you pinko commie. It's a win-win deal. She wants 50 dates in 50 states. I want to sell a human interest story and jumpstart my career. It says she runs an animal rescue shelter. It doesn't sound like she has a whole lot of money to travel around the country for a whirlwind dating tour. I'll take care of that. I'll pitch the story to Becca. Get an advance. But she hates you now. Details, details. I'll find a way to make this happen. Her shelter is for pets with disabilities. Sounds like she has a really big heart. You could learn something from her. Learn something? I'll agree. Yeah. I'm smelling a good story here and cold, hard cash. I'll learn how to fill my bank account while advancing my career. How about that? Margo looks at the profile again. I think you're gonna get a lot more than you bargained for. After seeing Marco off and getting yourself a phone from a nearby store, you head to the parking garage housing for your Thunderbird. You climb into the car carefully. Give the steering wheel a kiss after you sit down. My pride and joy. You're a pretentious little prick, aren't you? You call back and pitch the human interest story while sitting in the driver's seat. The cover is worth 20 grand, and I'm most certainly not going to pay for the road trip. The female demographic will go crazy over her. It's a small-town charm meets down-to-earth sensibility. If the story is worth it, you'll have to pay for it yourself. I don't have that kind of money right now. Not my problem, Aiden. Becca hangs up. Damn it! You look at the kindling profile again. I'm making this happen, Cincinnati. Here I come. Uh-huh. God. We're gonna date the biggest walking in the world. Oh, I feel sorry for our main character, and by main character, I mean the girl, and this Aiden character is like... it's like a backed up sewer line. Everything comes out of his mouth is just... yeah, you get the idea. With that being said, I hope you all did enjoy the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down the description below, links to social media or Discord if you links to support me and my content. It's very much appreciated. So what do you guys think? God help us. Like, I like being a smartass, but you guys, over, I'm assuming, the course of all of our videos, you guys have learned how much of a smartass I am in terms of dumbasses and not good people. Good people I support. People like this guy, I'm gonna be a smartass too. So without further ado, thank you all for watching. Do keep in mind, Life is Strange, we did cover the Life is Strange 1, episode 1 through 5. That'll be hitting our YouTube channel here soon, but if you want to, before it comes over, feel free to pay my Twitch a visit. You can go down the description below. There are links to it, and pretty much you can join us for live streaming. It's a lot of fun. All the people that have came have not regretted coming and staying, because it's a lot of fun to everybody tune in for choices, chapters. Yes, we do live stream of chapters, choices, and all that, and a lot of other games. So, hope y'all did enjoy it. Catch you then. Peace.